So don't be in this groove of members pitting this one against this one. Who is greater than this one? Who is greater than this one? We know, me and him, we know who we are. We know who excels where and who excels where. We know, the two of us know.
Spiritually want to impart and to just say a sentence and anoint you with oil. That if you have ever seen a dimension in the prophetic, it is after today. Don't forget, before Abraham died, he blessed, and death is an end to a life. So death is an end to a life. So whenever in scriptures something comes to an end, it is called death. So this conference is dying after today, and when before death shows up, there should be a release of a blessing. You see, when Elijah was dying, he blessed. And that is why when Elisha was dying, he didn't bless, but his bones had to raise the dead from the dead. Are you understanding me? And whenever anything is coming to an end, fathers have to bless. And I'm blessing you from the bowels of my spirit, that if you have ever seen prosperity, let it be after today. If you have ever seen anointing and healing and the prophetic, let it be after today. It may not be the same thing. Yours may be the pinstripes, one button. Yours may be a double-breasted, plain black. Yours may be a green shirt, and yours may be a white and pink and mauve shirt. But at the end of the day, it will all be beautiful. And you are going to prove to this land that friendship that develops into brotherhood still exists. And you are going to give hope to this generation.
And it has never been an issue. It will be shocking that if I have a need, I will call you and say, hey, I've got this issue here. Pray. Do you know how me trusting you with my prayer? My prayer request, me giving you my prayer request, like, yeah. You understand? The only one who has that thing is Pastor Chris and my wife. Those ones, yeah. My wife, Pastor Chris, Makandiwa. These three. I can trust them with my prayer requests. But just imagine that everything is set and a man is saying, come and do exactly what you just showed me there. Do it in this country. Let this country be known as a country that pushes the voice of God to the world. I want you here, sitting here with your own church here. Be here. One service, let me tell you something that happened one service. He stood in front and said, Prophet Angel is starting his church. You have seen what he can do. Now, I preach in Shona. You guys, you heard he preaches in English. So if you like English, even though you are my member, from now onwards, you are now Prophet Angel's member. That 100%. You remember, Patrick? You were there, right? Hey.
Yes, sir.
Now just imagine.
That's how we followed you, sir.
That's how you followed me?
Yes.
Were you in that church?
Yes.
You see?
I was part of UFI, interdenominational.
And then as an interdenominational,
yes,
before it became
before it was a church.
And he said,
then he said, he said, actually, some of you is your father. You are not supposed to be here. That's how we started to fall.
You see, he's saying, wow, here. Now, do you understand what I'm saying? So imagine I remember when Prophet Victor said, be careful about your members. He said, these ones are the ones who try to bring and put seeds of division between the two of you. And what a prophecy. But imagine that platform being taken, increased in that capacity. Oh, I forgot. Now, so that you understand, I want to tell you, I've told you about Rodney Howard, I've told you about this. The prayer mountain you are in now, they said we wanted 50,000 or something. You were there? 50,000. They wanted 50,000. And when they said they wanted 50,000, what then happened was, Prophet said, they want 50,000 deposit? Yes. Here's the 50,000 for the prayer mountain. Oh, 100%. No, that was a deposit only. But the deposit was like what at that time for the part we were buying, I think it was like 100,000. So it was half of the price. That's how we started getting land for Good News City over and over. When you have access, a midwife, somebody who sees what you carry and is not jealous of it, is not competing, is simply saying, let God move and move. But for these people to have, these luminaries in the spirit, to have the capacity to give you their stage, is because God has blessed them financially. God has moved them to another level. So they're not competing with you. They're just establishing. I wish today you will get your own midwife.